Namassarvebhyaha Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class with the Dhyana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshatu Man Chara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyaham Krishne Namara Shatravo Vinikataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samuthidan Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhaktira Chanchalasto Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mridatuhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Sarvesham Punaswagatam.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Once again. Yes. Yet Sankhya Prapyate Sthanam.
Yet Sankhya Prapyate Sthanam. Yet Sankhya Prapyate Sthanam.
Tadyo Gairapi Gamyate.
Tadyo Gairapi Gamyate. Tadyo Gairapi Gamyate.
Ekam Sankhyancha Yogancha.
Ekam Sankhyancha Yogancha. Ekam Sankhyancha Yogancha.
Yah Pashyati Sapashyati.
Yah Pashyati Sapashyati. Yah Pashyati Sapashyati.
You are telling Sa here. Yah Pashyati Sapashyati.
Yah Pashyati Sapashyati.
Uttam. So here Bhagavan says Yat Sankhya Prapade Sthanam. So the status obtained by men of knowledge. Sankhya means who have jnanis. The knowledge and the sthanam status they have obtained, the same status, Tadyo Gairapi Gamyate. Or the men of selfless action. Men of selfless action, they also attain the same status. They are on equal. The previous sloka we told that both are equal. That knowledge and selfless action, they are equal. And here Bhagavan says, whatever sthanam, position, status, men of knowledge get, same thing men of selfless action will also get. Yet ekam sankham che yogam cha. He's truly seeing. Yaf pashyati sa pashyati. Who sees like this? That is sankham, that is knowledge, and selfless action are one. Ekam sankham. Sankham is knowledge and yogam is that selfless action. So ekam sankham cha yogam cha. Both are equal, both are same. So who sees this? That there is no difference between them. Who sees like that? He actually sees. So there is no difference between knowledge, that is the Atman knowledge, the ultimate knowledge, and selfless action. So this is what Bhagavan says in this. So here, knowledge and action. Knowledge, that is the knowledge of Atman, and action are two sides of the same thing. Two sides of the same thing. The one cannot be excluded from the other. So he who truly sees this, knows this, he knows exactly. So he who does things perfectly knows them in their true perspective. So who does work without any motive, without any desire or something, he sees, he knows them perfectly. He knows the work perfectly, and know and do, and do and know. Know, you know that you are Atman, you are the thing, the one's real Rupam, and then do, and do and know. While doing, you know that you are doing for you are not doing anything for yourself, you are doing for all the welfare, then you do that. These are interchangeable. So you can know and do and know. So these are two things which are interchangeable. The contact with one side of a coin necessarily leads to contact with the other side. The knower of Brahman becomes Brahman. The knower of Brahman becomes Brahman. The knowing aspect is called Sankhya. That is knowledge. Knowing that you are Atman. That is called Sankhya. And becoming, by doing selfless action day in and day out, and like that, you become Atman. You get tend to the Atman. So both are equal. One is knowing and other is doing selfless action. So both are same by yoga. So this is what Bhagavan says. So in this, which is beneficial, we will see in the next thing. We will continue here. Here, yet sankhya. Here, this if yesterday I had the occasion to listen to one expert. So what they say is, this if it's not like if it's not pronounced like like that. You should close the mouth and release the air. That's what I said. So yet sankhya, like that. Not if. Yet sankhya prapyate sthanam. Yah pashyati sapashyati. So you say yah, like that. Yah. You release the air. It won't be if. Yah pashyati sapashyati. You only, after telling ya, you just circle your lips and then release the air. Yah pashyati sapashyati. So this is difficult. Anyway, I think over a period of time we will perfect it. So this is what should be pronounced like that only. Yah pashyati sapashyati. Here sankhyancha yogancha. This is clear. This is an swara followed by chavargam. So nya will come. So yes, Mahapranas, Mahapranas, Mahapranas. So always wherever Mahaprana is there, it is marked here. So make sure that you chant it with stress. Don't leave it. Even if we don't notice it, you should not leave this, because that is very important. But continue.
Gholap Mahodaya.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam.
Tadyogairapi gamyate.
Tadyogairapi gamyate. Tadyogairapi gamyate.
Ekam sankhyancha yogancha.
Ekam sankhyancha yogancha. Ekam sankhyancha yogancha.
Yah pashyati sapashyati.
Yah pashyati sapashyati. Yah pashyati sapashyati.
Uttam. That's it. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Devi Supriya Bhagini.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam.
Sankhya is there. Yat sankhya.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam.
Tadyogairapi gamyate.
Tadyogairapi gamyate. Tadyogairapi gamyate.
Ekam sankhyancha yogancha.
Ekam sankhyancha yogamcha. Ekam sankhyancha yogamcha.
Yah pashyati sapashyati.
Yah pashyati sapashyati. Yah pashyati sapashyati.
Uttam. Dhanyavad.
Savita Bhagini.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Tadyogairapi gamyate.
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. Tat yogairabhigamyate. Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam. tatyogairavigамyate.
Ekam sankhyan cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati.
Ekam sankhyan cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati. Ekam sankhyan cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati.
Uttam. Well done. Dhanyawad.
Purnima Prakash Bhagini.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate.
यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते
Ekam sankhyan cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati.
एकं साङ्ख्यं च योग्यं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति महोदय एकं तत्रापि नकारस्य सौण्ड् वर्तते
Ekam sankhyam.
एकम् अस्तु अस्तु एकं साङ्ख्यं च योग्यं च
Yogam cha.
योग्यं च
Yogam. Not yogyam.
योगं वा
Yogam.
अस्तु अस्तु एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति धन्यवादः
Dhanyawad.
Anasuya Bhagini.
Yat sankhya prapyate sthanam tad yogairapi gamyate. Ekam sankhyan cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati.
यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
यत् सांख्यैः प्राप्यते स्थानं तद् योगैरपि गम्यते एकं सांख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति
Uttam.
धन्यवादः
Dhanyawad. So here we will go to this next. Continue.
Ilavarsi Bhagini.
Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Sanyasastu mahabaho. Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Duhkamaptumayogataha.
Dukkhamaptumayogataha. Dukkhamaptumayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Yoga yukto munir brahma. Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Nachirenathi gacchati.
Nachirenadhikakshati. Nachirenadhikakshati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Thank
So
you.
here, which is better of the two paths, knowledge, path of knowledge and the path of selfless action, which is better? So here Bhagavan says, Sanyasastu mahabaho. That is renunciation of action. Is, oh mighty armed one. This is mahabaho is Sambodhana. Mighty armed one is difficult to attain. Difficult to attain. Dukkhamaptu mayogataha. That is without performing selfless action, it is very difficult to do renunciation of action. So the sage devoted to selfless action, yoga yuto munir brahma, he will attain Brahman quickly. Achirenati gacchati. Achirena means very quickly he will attain Brahman by doing this selfless action. Selfless action will lead to this renunciation of action, and then the sage who performs this, he will definitely, immediately, or very quickly, he will get Brahman So here, the one pure in mind, by doing this selfless action, one's mind gets very much purified. So, so the one pure in mind becomes one with Brahman, who is all purity. Brahman is all purity. The man, the person who does the action without selfless action, he will also become Brahman himself. He'll attain Brahman. So here karma yoga is karma sannyasa. That is doing action selflessly, day in and day out. It becomes sannyasa. That is renunciation. It becomes. One doesn't know that when he is doing the work, actually one is doing, somebody else is doing, some unknown force is going. Automatically, the work will go. We will not be knowing at all. The work will be being done. I don't know how it goes. It is the power of the selfless action. So that is the first thing, doing selfless action. So sanyasastu mahabaho dukkha. Here there is the visarga followed by ka. The ka or ka with the following the visarga, you get this zikwa mulya. So you have to say dukkha. Should come. Dukkha maptu ayogataha. So difficult to ayogataha means who is not doing selfless action. So and yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena thigachati, all raswa. Yes, raswa. Continue.
Tamil Selve Bhagini.
Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Sanyasastu mahabaho. Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Yoga yukto munir brahma. Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Nachirena thigachati.
Nachirena dikachati. Nachirena dikachati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena thigachati.
Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigachati. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigachati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Sapna Bhagini.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Here dukkhamaptu is raswa. Dukkhamaptu
mayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena thigachati.
Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigachati. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigachati.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawad.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena thigachati.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigachati.
Uttam. Well chanted. Dhanyawad.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Shloka.
Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptu mayogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma न चिरेणाधिगच्छति
Uttam.
संन्यासस्तु महाबाहो दुःखमाप्तुमयो गतः योगयुक्तो मुनिर्ब्रह्मा न चिरेणाधिगच्छति.
Uttam. Well done.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
Mahalakshmi Bhagini.
Yoga yukto vishuddhatma.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा
Vijitatma jitendriyaha.
विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः
Sarvabhutatma bhutatma.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा
Kurvannapi na lipyate.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
Uttam. Well chanted. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवाद.
So the purification, how does the mind purified? Purification, the person takes place in this way. So yoga yukto, with the mind purified by karma yoga. Yoga yukto, that is selfless action with no desire. So it is purified with the karma yoga, and then vijitatma, self-disciplined and senses controlled. Jitendriyaha is indriya, that is senses are controlled, and he is senses are controlled, and he is self-controlled, and realizes that sarva bhutatma bhutatma. So the same self is residing in all beings. The same self that is residing in one person is residing in all beings. That sort of a realization also comes. So even if he does work, he is not affected by that. He is not affected. So that leads to more and more purification of the mind and purification of the personality. So doing work with no intention, no desire for fruits, and then self-controlled, and also controlling the senses, and also having the realization that same Atma is residing in all beings. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma. So, and even if it does work, that will not be, he will not be affected by that work. This is what Bhagavan says in this. So here there is Vishuddha, all are dirkas, yoga yukto dirka, Vishuddhatma dirka, Vijidatma dirka, Vendriyaha, Sarva bhutatma bhutatma. Here bhutatma bhutatma. Here it is no dirka is there. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvannapina lipyate. We'll continue.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Yoga yukto vishuddhatma.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा
Vijitatma jitendriyaha.
विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः
Sarva bhutatma bhutatma.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा.
Here bhuta only, bhuta in order. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा.
No, not bhutatma, bhutatma.
भूतात्मा
Yeah.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा.
Kurvannapi na lipyate.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते
Lipyate.
लिप्यते
No, papa, lipyate.
लिप्यते
No. Papa, lipyate.
लिप्यते लिप्यते
Lipyate.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
Kurvannapi. See, this pa only. Kurvannapi na lipyate.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
Please, you are to correct this. I am hearing this lipyate. It's lipyate.
लिप्यते.
No. I think it is. You practice this. This lipyate. Here, listen to it more clearly. Papa.
लिप्यते.
Papa. This is Padma. That pa, you know. Padma.
Libhyate.
Okay, ma'am, you correct,
Okay.
ma'am, this.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Dhanyavad.
Okay.
Malini Bhagini.
Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijitatma vijitendriyaha.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा विजितेन्द्रियः
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
उत्तम. धन्यवादः.
Thank you.
Vinoda Bhagini.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
उत्तम. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवाद.
Padma Jagan Bhagini.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन् अपि न लिप्यते. लिप्यते
कुर्वन्नपि, there is inna.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
Not kurvan api, kurvannapi.
कुर्वन्नपि.
Yes. धन्यवादः. Well chanted. धन्यवादः.
Hema Bhagini.
विजितात्मा
योग
सर्वभूतात्मा.
Hema Bhagini.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
उत्तम. Well chanted. धन्यवादः.
Thank you.
Veni Shankar Narayan Bhagini.
नैव किंचित् करोमीति
नैव किंचित् करोमीति नैव किंचित् करोमीति
युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्
युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित् युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन्
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन्
स्पृशन् स्पृशन्
स्पृशन्
स्पृशन् जिघ्रन्
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन्
आश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्
अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन् अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्
प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन्
प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन्
गृह्णन्.
Okay. प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन्
उन्मिषन्
उन्मिषन्
निमिषन्नपि
निमिषन्नपि Unmishan nimishan api.
Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyanindriyarteshu. Indriyanindriyarteshu.
Here, dirka. Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyanindriyarteshu. Indriyanindriyarteshu.
This you are pronouncing this Mahaprana. Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyanindriyarteshu. Indriyanindriyarteshu.
Vartanta iti dharayan.
Vartanta iti dharayan. Vartanta iti dharayan.
Uttam. So we have combined two slokas here. So the signs of freedom, the bondage of karma are as follows. The signs of freedom from karma, signs, that is the indications are like this. So the sage centered in the self, in his own self. So though he is working, is doing the work. So should think like this. Yuto manyeta tattvavid. Tattvavid is a person who is knower of the truth. He should think like this. How? Pashyan. I do nothing at all. Naiva kinchit karomiti. I don't do anything at all. This Pashyan, that is, though I am seeing, I am not doing anything, but though I am seeing, Shrinuvan, I am hearing, Sprishan, I am touching, and Jikran is smelling, Ashnan is eating, Gachan is going, Swapan is sleeping, and Swasan is breathing. I am doing all this, but I don't do anything of these things. I am doing all these things. Then Pralapan, I am speaking, Pralapan. Visrajan, I am also emptying, Visrajan, emptying. And Grinhan, holding. Unmishan, nimishan, api. I am closing and opening my eyes. I am doing all these things. I am doing all this. Indriyan, indriyartheshu. But firm in the thought that the senses move among sense objects. The senses are moving among the sense objects, but I am not doing anything. So that Jnani, established in Atman, is not the doer of the activities going on in the body, the senses, the mind, intellect, and the life energy called prana. So all these activities, senses are doing their activities. I am not the person who knows the truth. He is not doing anything of these things. So that means he is, he's seeing, he is oblivious of that. He just sees, that's all. Nothing, no movement in his mind or anything. Just sees, listens. So that sort of stage one was reached means that there is you are freed from the bondage of karma. That's what Bhagavan says in this. So here, kinchit means little bit even. Naiva kinchit karomiti. I am not doing anything. Yukto manyeta tattvavita. That is the knower of the truth. He is involved in these things. He is seeing, he is listening, he is touching, he is breathing, he is eating, he is going, he is sleeping, he is breathing, and also he is talking, he is emptying, he is holding, and he is opening and closing his eyes. All these things he is doing. But just these are all not done by him. It is the senses that they are doing their work, that's all. So that sort of a stage is reached when one has renounced his actions. So that's what that is the bondage of karma is released from that. So here, these are so many things. Here in the books, if you see, Pashyan Srinwan. So there will be Pashya, after that Nya will be there. In the book, if you see, here we have separated everything and given here. Pashyan Srinwan, each activity we have given separately. But in the book, you will see that they are connected with the Nya here. And here there is nothing. And here will be connection will be there. Jikran Nya will be there. And here Jikran Nashnan. That is this thing here. like that, there will be some, but we will chant like this. In this way, we will chant, separating them. By separating them, we will chant. And later on, when we are becoming much more fluent, we can connect them and chant. We'll continue.
Varalakshmi Ramesh Bhagini.
Naiva kinchit karomiti.
Naiva kinchit karomiti. Naiva kinchit karomiti.
Yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Yukto manyeda tattvavit. Yukto manyeda tattvavit.
Pashyan srinvan sprishan jikran.
Pashyan srinvan sprushan jikran. Pashyan srinvan sprushan jikran.
Asnan gachan sopan shvasan.
Ashnan kachan swapan shwasan. Ashnan kachan swapan shwasan.
Pralapan visrijan grinhan.
Pralapan vishrujan grinhan. Prapalan vishrujan grinhan.
Pralapan.
Pralapan vishrujan grinhan.
Unmishan nimishan napi.
Unmishan nimishan napi. Unmishan nimishan napi.
Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyan indriyan deshu. Indriyan indriyan deshu.
Here, indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyan indriyan deshu. Indriyan indriyan deshu.
Here there is indriyani indriya. Indriyani indriya. Dirkha is there, and this Mahaprana should be heard Mahaprana. Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyan indriyan deshu.
Listen, ma'am, it is not indriyan indriya. Indriyan indriya. Dirkha is there.
Indriyan indriyan deshu.
I don't know whether I'm audible correctly. I'm audible?
Please tell me.
Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyani indriyan deshu. Indriyani. Okay. Indriyani indriyan deshu.
Yartheshu.
Okay, sir. Indriyan deshu.
Tha, you know. Tha.
Okay. Indriyan deshu.
You can practice this, ma'am.
Okay.
Vartanta iti dharayan.
Vartanta iti dharayan. Vartanta iti dharayan. Dharayan.
Dharayan.
Dharayan. Vartanta iti dharayan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Girija Bhagini.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Yukto, this is dirkha. Yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Mahodaya, yukto manyeta tattvavit.
This is dirkha only. Yukto, not yukto. Yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Yukto manyeta tattvavit.
Okay. Pashyan srinvan sprishan jikran ashnan gachan swapan shvasan.
Pashyan shunvan sprushan jigran arshan ghastan swapan shvasan. Pashyan shunvan sprushan jigran Arshan Gaschan Swapan Swapan.
Ashnan Gachan.
Ashnan Gaschan Swapan.
Gachan.
One more time, Arshan.
Ashnan.
Ashan Gaschan Swapan Shwasan.
Ashnan.
Ashnan
Gachan.
Gachan Swapan Shwasan.
Yes.
Ashnan Gaschan Swapan Shwasan.
Yes. Once again.
Okay. Ashna Pashan Shrunman Sprushan Jigran. Ashnan Gaschan Swapan Shwasan.
Not Gaschan is not there. Gachan only is there. Gachan.
Okay, mouth. Gaschan Swapan.
Is not there. Gachan.
Gachan.
Ah.
Gachan Swapan Swashan.
Shwasan. Okay. Pralapan Visrujan Grinhan Unmishan Nimishan Napi.
Pralapan Visrujan Grunan Unmishan Nimishan Napi. Pralapan Visrujan Grunan Unmishan Nimishan Napi.
Indriyani Indriyartheshu Vartanta iti dharayan.
Indriyani Indriyardeshu Vartanta iti dharayan. Indriyani Indriyardeshu Vartanta iti dharayan.
What is this letter, ma'am? This letter?
Indriyardeshu.
This letter. Are you seeing this arrow?
Mahodaya.
What is that letter?
Yardeshu.
This is what is this letter?
Deshu.
Tha.
Okay. Yardhe. Mahaprana no Mahodaya.
Mahaprana, yes.
Yardeshu.
Not ardheshu, irtheshu, tha. Not da. This is dharayan, this is tha.
Okay. Once repeat, Mahodaya, please.
Indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan.
Indriyani indriyardeshu vartanta iti dharayan.
This is not coming properly, ma'am. This tha.
Yardeshu, Mahodaya.
Not ardheshu, artheshu.
Ardeshu. No, yar no, Mahodaya.
Indriyartheshu.
Indriyani indriyardeshu vartanta iti dhare. That I'll practice, Mahodaya.
Practice, ma'am. Just look at your Varnamala. The Varnamala book, no? Varnamala book, just check this.
Ya plus the.
Not the.
They are there. Yardeshu.
No. I think once again you have to check up the Varnamala only. Varnamala, you get it correctly. You'll check up, ma'am.
Okay, Mahodaya.
Continue.
Okay. Lakshmi H.S. Bhagini.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit pasyan srinvan sprishan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shvasan.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavet pashyan shrunvan sprushan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shvasan.
Once again.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavet pashyan shrunvan sprushan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shwasan.
This also. Pralapan visrujan grinhan unmeshan nimishan napi indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan.
Pralapan visrujan grunhan unmishan nimishan napi indriyani indriyarteshu vartanta iti dharayan.
Yes, Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. So,
Hema Bhagini.
If there is time, we will do it. I will, the whole shloka. Naiva kinchit karomiti Yukto manyeta tattvavit Pashyan srinvan sprishan jikran Ashnan gachan swapan shvasan Pralapan visrajan grinhan Unmishan nimishan napi Indriyani indriyartheshu Vartanta iti dharayan.
Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manyeta tattvavit Pashyan shrunvan sprishan jigran ashnan gachan swapanshvasan pralapan visrujan grinhan unmishan nimishan napi indriyani indriyarteshu vartanta iti dharayan.
Uttam. This tha you must again little bit more stress should be there. Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Yes. Yes, like that it should come. Then it is correct.
Thank you.
Well done. Dhanyavad. So we'll close here. It's already past time. Samapayamaha. We'll close with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.